We had a couple of NBA games to take place, so we got to recap and visit those as we get going on the morning run. But hey, before we get going now, I see y'all make sure y'all still be checking in. Let us know you're checking in from. Don't get queued up in here and act like y'all don't forgot the rules just because it's Wednesday, it's hump day or something.
I don't know what's wrong.
Chico,
what's happening?
Chico. To Embiid or not to Embiid? Now everybody don't say, man, 76ers did the damn thing, coming back on the Celtics and winning, cut Embiid some slack. He had to be tied 137-98. Big body Brunson and them over the 76ers. Embiid, 25 minutes, 14 points, 3 of 11, only 4 rebounds. Is fatigue his excuse? Or if you're ready and able, you're ready and able?
There's no excuse, Unc. There's no damn excuse for the big mother sucker. We praised him for what he did the last game. Mm-hmm. And now you come out here and you have 14 points, like you said, 3 of 11 shooting. But the thing that's even more glaring to me, dog, you got 4 rebounds.
4. Only 4 more than me, and I didn't play.
4 more than both of us, dog. Come on, man. We can go out there and hustle for some rebounds.
Hell, one gonna fall to us just so we short.
1 a quarter.
Yeah.
That's 4 right there. Come on, dog. The other one's got to be on your effort, your attitude. Hell, you want to. Something. So I expect a huge game in game 2 from Joel Embiid. I would expect Paul George to play a little bit better also, even though he went 6 of 11, had 17 points. That chip in really helps them. If he can stay consistent with that, I think they'll be okay. Tyrese Maxey was another guy that stood out. Only 13 points, 3 of 9 shooting. So it might be one of those games where you come in the first game, you get a feel for it. You're not, you see a lot of times in the NBA playoffs that first game could be a blowout. Hell, the second game could be a blowout, and then the series really starts right there. So I won't buy or be bought in too much on that. I would just say that Joel will be fine next game. He will have to be fine next game. You got to show up to get that praise from Shaq once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, Chico. You ever been a pallbearer in a funeral?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, so you've been 1 of 6. One thing I noticed, man, the time that I've been a pallbearer, I don't care the size of the person, the casket order, whatever. When everybody got their hand on it, it's pretty easy to carry.
Lighter load.
But when just one person, don't let them be on your side, take their hand off for a second, you're like, damn, this thing done got heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And so with all due respect to Paul George, his 17, the work that he had to do for that 17, because Embiid hand is off the casket, he going to be more fatigued. And I think, for the Sixers to truly have a chance at this, now let me tell you, Chico, I'm right with you. I agree with you totally. Fatigue is not an excuse. I agree with you totally that there's no need to hit the panic button, even though it was a blowout, because series don't even start to somebody win one on the road. I mean, these people have home court advantage for a reason. It's 2-2, 1-1, and how they do 7-game split for a reason. So no need to panic. But if they don't get contribution from everybody, they can't beat them. Like you're not in a situation where you can have somebody go 3-4-11, whether that's Embiid or Paul. It doesn't matter which one it is. Like every guy that I put in. And I'm gonna tell you this: one thing I don't do is accept this fatigue excuse, because what y'all not gonna do is have rules for LeBron that y'all don't have for everybody else.
That's right.
Now Embiid get to be tied, but like LeBron can't be tied.
And he's what, 41?
41. Oh, yeah. So we'll get to that game. We get to it, but I'm with you. I don't think fatigue is an excuse. Yes, they went at him as a strategy. Shout out to the Knicks coaching staff for recognizing the big man was going to be tired. I think they probably had about 20 plus pick and rolls that they forced him into defending.
Yeah.
So shout out to them for recognizing his fatigue and attacking him. That's just good ball. But you don't get an asterisk by this loss because your big man was tired.
No, you don't. Somebody else could have, like you said, they got to step up there when they see him struggling, and somebody got to take over the reins at that point. Usually that would be Tyrese Maxey, but like I said, he kind of struggled also. And great defensive game plan by the Knicks. Shout out to Coach Mike Brown former Lakers coach. You know, I wasn't too excited about him coming over to the Knicks to be their coach, but he's been doing a great job. I think the Knicks have won by, what was that record? They won like by 25 points first time. Yeah, so they've been putting up points and they've been doing their thing. I just hope they don't kind of falter as the series or the playoffs go on. They get to the Eastern Conference Finals and then, you know, kind of halt there. That's when it's going to be proven if Coach Mike Brown is doing what he can do and making that difference. From
I got to say this to you too, Chico, that all of what we said is fine and dandy. It's nice locker room talk. It's nice talking head talk. And it really does matter. Like we ain't lied yet. If somehow the 76ers check all those boxes, they still got to contend with the Knicks bench, and Knicks got everybody scoring. And I don't think that's just going to be stuck in Madison Square Garden. I think that's going to travel. So there's going to be some problematic challenges as this series goes on, is what I'm saying.
Right, especially if OG is playing the way he's playing. Shout out to OG Anunoby. I think he's averaging 21 so far in the playoffs, and he had 18 this last game, 7 or 8 field goals. He's been balling out of control, man. They got to put a stop on him somehow. Somebody got to play some defense.
Can I skip and pivot real quick? Let me go west. Young man. Timberwolves versus Spurs game. Wemby set a record for playoff blocks, and they still lost. Chico, that's scary to me. Minnesota survived because, you know, Ant-Man and that killer energy, they kept attacking instead of getting intimidated by Wemby's length and that kind of thing. But if I'm San Antonio, right, who I predicted to win this series, even though now I'm kind of like, if I'm San Antonio, I ain't scared.
Hell no. You know why?
Talk to him.
Look at that first stat line right there.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, 11 points. What they going to do when they get 15?
104, 102 is the score. They won by 2 points, Unk, and Wemby had 11 daggone points, 5 of 17 shooting, 0 for 8 from three-point land. I don't think you'll see that happening again from the big fella, you know?
Yeah, for Chico, wonderful graphic you put up there. Shout out to you and Manny on that graphic. We're gonna get into some of my bookie stuff later, of course, but shout out to y'all on that wonderful graphic. Because here's the thing, Chico, put that back up. Make it big. That's what she said. You can expect 8 to 10 blocks. You can expect 10 to 15 rebounds. But what you gonna do when that 11 points become 22 points?
Nathaniel?
Yeah.
What you gonna do for real?
Yeah, you know, shout out to the Timberwolves for getting that win. Don't get me wrong, but this is not one of them. To me, it's the most interesting of the series is taking place. But I ain't going to sit here and be like, oh, Timberwolves got that win. It's going to be a sweep. Shit.
And it was a way about like that for real because Champagne had a clean open look from 3 to win the game. And they didn't call a timeout at the end of the game. They didn't want the defense to get set up. So I like that call, what they did. They had a chance to win. You can't be mad at the shot. If you want anybody taking the shot, you want Champagne taking it from 3 for the Spurs. So you leave that game, although you were home, and, you know, they've stolen one at home now. Now you got to come take care of business. And like you said, now the series is officially on because now you go up to Minnesota. You got to get a win now also.
Yeah, that's my check mark. You know the old saying. It sounds like coach speak, but it really is what it is. Until you get a win on the road, don't nothing mean nothing. And shout out to Ant-Man, the Timberwolves. They ain't scared. They came into the ball out, and they did just that. They got a win on the road. So I don't care if it's by 1, 1.5, 0.5, 0.333, whatever, 2. But I'm just saying if I'm sitting in the Spurs locker room, I'm not scared.
Oh, no, not at all, especially with those young dogs you have, and Castle and Vassell played well. You got veterans like Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox played well also. I think they know that we're right here. We're still a young team, you know, but we can use this. We can build off of this. They have a young coach also. They can use this, build off of this, gain that experience, and have that confidence to say, we can go beat these guys who went deep in the playoffs last year. A lot of people had going to the finals. We can go out here and beat these guys. So stay tuned for that, man. I think Wemby gonna play a lot better than what he did on the offensive side this past game. But those 12 blocks, that man like a helicopter out there.
And then they count all the altered shots.
Altered shots. you know those big windmills you see maybe in
Yeah.
Texas or somewhere. That's
Yeah.
what Wemby is. The wind.
Oh, don't say it, Chico. Don't say it. They'll steal it. Go copyright. I'm already drawing a design in my head.
Got one for you, Wemby.
And then Danny steal your idea and be headed to Congress with it. Don't say it.
Well, I got to say it over here, I guess, to market now, don't I? At least.
No, after we get that little R by it, then we say it.
So yes, that's what it is, man. Man, blocking shots everywhere and alternate shots. So shout out to the
Chico,
Wemby. Let's go to the next one.
This is not an E-ski because I'm not finna pivot. I'm just gonna plant this pivot foot and hit you with this drop step and just stay right out here in the West first. LBJ, LeBron damn James. I think we all knew OKC is a better team. I think we all knew that LeBron and the Lakers are going in there short, and the Thunder were favored by 15.5 with mybookie.ag, and they won by 18. But I want to break something down, Chico, and get your thoughts. LeBron damn James, 36 minutes, 27 points, 12 of 17, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. But here's where the no help came. Austin Reeves, 36 minutes, same minutes as LeBron now.
Yeah.
8 points, 3 of 16, 6 assists like LeBron had, but 4 turnovers. Smart, 32 minutes, 12 points, 4 turnovers as well. And
gotta
here's
get
what
better,
about
man.
the turnover, Chico. Hold on, I'm gonna say this about turnovers. I'm gonna shut up and listen to you. I love your thoughts on this. When you look at the team's total turnovers, it was 18. Thunder had 16. So it was only 2 different. But the fact that the Thunder were able to score 20 points out of the turnovers is different. And here's what I know about the turnovers. If they had 18 of them, it's like 11 of them was trying to get the ball to Ayton. Stop trying to get the ball to that son bitch, man. Like he can't reach down there and get it. He can't catch it up high. It's like all the damn turnovers were coming off trying to feed him. I'm going to shut up, Chico. LeBron damn James, go.
It's like the Butterfingers kicked in. Like, what are we doing? But let me just start from the beginning and say this. For Shea, right? I think we started out with LaRavia on him for the most part, trying to body him. I felt like he did a good job in the first quarter.
Excellent.
Yeah, trying to body him.
Great game plan against SGA.
Yeah, get him off his spot, But the thing
get
is,
with a guy,
yeah, get him off the ball, get him off his spot, trying to catch it down in or in the high post or whatever. I saw LaRavia just getting low, bodying him out, kind of like what the Timberwolves did to Wemby in some cases, right? But the difference is that damn Shea, he didn't panic. He made adjustments, and that's what you have to do in a game of basketball, dog. And that's what showed, his brilliance on the basketball court. As he didn't take over, he didn't have a 20-point game for the first time, I think, in forever in the playoffs. But he did have 18, and he got other people involved with 6 assists. And I think that those hockey assists was important also. Hitting the open shots for a guy like the big man, Jalen Williams, hitting open shots. The Lakers played defense or put in the effort for the most part, but they didn't play it consistently. They weren't consistent enough on the defense side of the football. I like the effort. I like the game plan, but you had the other Jalen Williams out of the game, and we still couldn't make up that difference. Still a dominant victory for the Thunder. And if you're watching this game from afar, you're like, damn, it's going exactly how I thought it would go in game 1. Thoughts? Unless he's frozen over there. I like when Unk gets frozen, and I don't know whether he's frozen or he's just doing that Unk pose. Like that right there. Let's go right here. Your camera is different spot. Isn't it Unk look like the villains? Nah, we're not going there, Dan. But stay tuned. Unk will be back in a second. I will say this right here. When you look at the Lakers and the Thunder series, Unk, if you there you go. If you look at the Lakers and the Thunder series, You got people saying my dogs don't have a chance, don't have a chance. What do the Lakers have to do to even just to be in this series? Because a guy like Big Perk, who was on First Take, said that Lakers don't have a chance. I have a better chance of having breakfast with Oprah and Beyonce, and you know what that means. Not scheduling breakfast. That means he's waking up to it. You feel me? So,
yeah.
What you think about that?
That meant
Do the Lakers even have a chance?
spent the night.
They meant they spent the night.
Yeah, that meant they spent the night. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Chico. Here's the problem, Chico. We can look at these stats and say you lost by 18, and I can see 18 points out there easy when you look at what Reeves didn't do and what Smart didn't do. And I'm not going to take the position of national media and these big boys get paid millions of dollars to pontificate. I'm going to hold Reeves accountable. I don't care if you're back off an injury and miss some games. If you're on the floor, you're being dependent on. If you can't go, don't go. If you go, I need you to do what you can do. And 3 of 16 with 4 turnovers and 36 minutes of play is inexcusable. Same thing for Smart. It's inexcusable. But I will say that even if you had those things, the fact of the matter is OKC is a better team, and its consistency of defense, the way they defense attacks and swarms, and Lakers only play defense in spurts. And even if you had Luka back, you're going to pick up points, but you're going to lose points from other people because it ain't but one ball. I just think what the OKC does defensively and their experience as defending champs, that they're just a better team. And it becomes even more glaring how better of a team they are when you have Austin Reeves play 36 minutes and only shoot 3 of 16. Chico, you and I could go out there and make 3 out of 16.
I'm not going to. Yeah, if nobody would guard us, I'm not going to allow myself and say that I can go out there and score. Because
he has some open looks.
Yeah, he has some open looks. You got to hit those, though, Austin Reeves. Like, if you look at that stat line, like you said, 3 of 16 for Austin Reeves, 4 of 15 for Marcus Smart, 7 of 13 for Hachimura. I'll take that. But LeBron James at 41 years old, 12 of 17, dog. Just outdoing every damn body.
And Chico, I'm not in the huddle. I'm not in the huddle. I'm not on the bench. I don't know the conversations were, but LeBron had 10 in the first quarter, and it's like the second quarter they forgot he was on their team. They never even passed it. It was like, dog, come on, man. He the only reason y'all even hanging around. Because keep in mind, one point the Lakers were up 7. I don't care how early it was, and then you had OKC get up by 21 to win by 18. They can run with them, but they had to play so damn near perfect to keep a lead over them that you got to have all hands on deck. And clearly all hands ain't on deck with Reeves going 3 for 16. I'm going to keep saying it, and Luka not even playing.
Yeah. I think we'll find
Can I ask you this, Chico?
To bounce back. Yeah, sure. Let me see. Hold on one second.
I got to ask you, Chico. I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Here we go again.
Let me stroke my beard. Put you on the spot. Was Ric Flair right? Should Luka be out there with damn regardless?
I didn't know you was gonna go there right now, but damn. Woo! Maybe so. Maybe should be out there in one of those instances where you just being a decoy. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't believe that it was actually Ric Flair that actually said this. And you look at his Twitter, over 1 million followers, 16-time champ, 2-time Hall of Famer, the GOAT, the man. It seemed like it was Ric Flair that said, please get in the game, talking to Luka. Take a shot of cortisone and deal with the pain. Damn, what if he don't like to take cortisone shots? Some people are against those, right? But they're paying you $50 million a year. Well, you probably should take a cortisone shot. They're paying you $50 million a year. And you're not there. What the F? I hope Jenny Buss trades you next year. Nobody wants a lame duck on their team, is what Ric Flair said. Unc, your thoughts on this? Let me know. Let me know.
Well, like I said about Austin Reeves, I said about Embiid, he said about anybody. If you out there, you got to be out there. If you're not capable of being out there, go out there. So I'm going to have some fundamental disagreement with the Nature Boy, because if Luka ain't ready, he'll be too much of a liability on whatever the team is already full of liabilities against OKC. Do, however, understand the point he's trying to make. It's like, damn, man, if you can offer anything, get out there and offer it because they need you. I get that part. Out there, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to defend you. I'm going to give you the ball on offense. I'm going to do everything I can because you out here. And if you can't meet that standard, don't take your ass out there.
I agree, but like, Ric Flair, you publicly say this that you want him to get traded. I don't agree with that. Like, are you just you think Ric Flair was just
that was too far?
Yeah, that's one of those emotional rants right there when you get over a certain age and you're like, man, F it, I can say what I want to say. The Quincy Jones theory.
That's what was talking for Rick. That bottle was talking for Rick.
Watching the game and then getting kind of emotional, watching what's going on. You're like, man, I got to say something. You go straight to Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem right there, Chico. You don't have to say nothing.
You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to hit send, do you?
Stop convincing yourself, Ric Flair, or anybody else that the world is waiting on your opinion.
I like that point right there. You convince yourself that the world is waiting on your opinion. Well, yeah, you convince.
I gotta speak out. I gotta address this.
Yeah, somebody waiting on me to say something. Like, you waiting on yourself to say something in your head. You feel me? Let me say this though, Unc. You made a bet. This is where I was gonna go before you went to Ric Flair. You text me. You made a bet. You was on mybookie.ag, and you said going back to the LeBron and the Lakers game that you went with LeBron to score over 21 points.
Sure.
What made that a lock for you, Unc?
LeBron damn James, man. Like, I'm telling you this, if Vegas is going to keep on doubting this man where you can almost double your money, I say y'all need to get out there and double your money. There's 2 games in a row. They had him where you could get about a 90% profit if he didn't score over 21. Chico, keep in mind, he just finished the season averaging 25, and he's in the playoffs right now averaging 27. 21 is less than that, so you really ain't even gambling. So if they keep teasing out there, hey, make this if LeBron don't score 21, I'm going to keep going on it. Now, the key is this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't put all your winnings right back out there. If you look and see what took place. First time I went in about 500, got that back plus. Next time you go in at about 200. That way, even if you lose, you ain't lost your money. You're playing with house money. And you know what I'm going to do next game? I'm going to go in at about 100. That way, if I lose, I ain't lost nothing but house money. I'm still up. See, when most people make a mistake, they go out there, they bet 4, they win 4, now they gamble 8. Oh, no, now you're going to lose everything. But as long as they sit there and keep on saying this man can't score more than 20 in the game, shit.
I'll take that too, dog.
So I look for the same opportunity in the next game, and they'll probably move the bar up a little bit now. But I'm gonna shout out to Pizza Girl Alexis kneeling a bit. I'm gonna always play with the house money. Can't lose again.
I like that.
But I don't know why they keep down the LBJ, man.
I have no idea. That's what I saw that too. Like 21 points. Y'all think Luka's not playing. Y'all know that, right? Okay, bet.
Yeah,
baby, let's run it. Run to wake up, turn the vibe on high. Chico open his mouth, Neely looking like a wild. Neely run the table, he the big dog guy. Pose every time Chico talk, man, that boy too sly. Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. We roasting, clowning, Neely holding the crown. Morning run, legendary, funniest around. And if you ain't so yet, man, sit your ass down. Look, Chico hop on the mic, talking loud, talking bold, saying back when I was fine, bro, you was 8 years old, telling story nobody asked, but he keep going long, nearly in the bag, like, bro, everything anything you say sound wrong. So I grabbed it with both balls. Stop, rewind, think. Chat froze like Windows XP. Whole screen went pink. Big mama walk by calling Neely. Hey girl, Neely talking about I am a boy. Neely look betrayed like, Lord, take this woman in the fin and leave that woman in the fin. Joe hype like he a hero in every damn tale. But Neely the one holding the show together with a rusty ass nail. Chat spamming emoji, crying, laughing, wildin' out. Cause every topic somehow turns into Chico running mouth. But we love the chaos, we love the noise. Neely the alpha, Chico just the decoy. Run and wake up, turn the vibe on high. Chico open his mouth, Neely looking like why. Neely run the table, lead a big dog guy. Pause every time Chico talk, man, that boy too sly. Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. We roasting, grinding, Neely holding the crown. Morning run, legendary, funny, he's around. And if you ain't sub yet, man, sit your ass down. Look, it's the Rise and Grind squad, not the sleepy ass crew. Neely running the ship, Chico making deja vu. He say the same story twice like we ain't here before. Neely hit him with the side, I like man to the float. We read every super chat, don't even stress. Chico see $1 and talk 20 minutes. Neely try to organize, try to keep us on the rails. Chico, we erupt like that, remind me when I wrestled the whale.
Hey, wow, Chico and well, Chaco nuclear, mods fail.
Chaos is the flavor, jokes hit heavy like freight. On and run the reason nobody clocks in on time, straight. Smash that like butt, treat it like rent. Subscriber Neely gon' call your girl by accident. Wake up, turn the vibe on high. Chico talk wild, Neely giving them side A. Big mama call Neely girl, he like wire. Pose on Chico mouth, man, that boy too sly. Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning run, go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey runners, grab your coffee, grab your meds, grab your patience. Cause Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. Deep side, Lord, why you give me a little one hand?
Like subscribe, drop that super chat.
We read everything. More on out. Hey, yo, Mo.
Oh my God.
Better wake up with the vibe on high.